feeling the pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time, leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name on a roll call. It's like there is no ground beneath my feet, I got no flaws. Still humble, but just don't get it confused. You know who I am, there's no need to introduce. I am one of one, they can't stand it, but it's true. Sicker than the average, ain't no challenge that's immune. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Well, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Yeah, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that, like that. Big stack, big stack in my bag. It's like that, like big stack in my bag. Into like that, like.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. You talk about this Falcon defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So on 4th down, on is Lou Hedley to punt for New Orleans. That's taken on the 25. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 52. Ready.
Working from the gun, Ritter. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 and 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer, and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. They're going to look to throw. He's He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. Ritter now. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Ritter to throw it. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Touchdown.
Good shit, boy.
Kyle Pitts, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game.
Man, this boy out here running dollar, man. You running dollar on a 2-man set, man. You wild, man.
If you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Kamara gets it again on second down. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Carr now to throw. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Now Carr. And he's going to be hit and taken.
And my controller be getting stuck, man.
8-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now third down and very long. To throw his Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And you look at this Saints defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league. 17th in the NFL against the run.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the set.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
Here we go. Triple 38. Ready.
On play action, here's Ritter. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's.
And now off to the races.
Only Bijan, good shit. I like it.
Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Carr, a quick throw. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Carr completes it. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. The Saints at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you...
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Arnold Ebiketie from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. From midfield, here's Carr. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Lou Hedley now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Let's go now.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Ritter from the gun. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Come on, set. Hustle.
Back to throw, Ritter. And he completes it to Berrios. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 37. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Hey, go furious.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
What a catch by London. Touchdown, Falcons.
Good shit, boy.
Drake London, 36 yards. And the Falcons have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half.
That's pass interference like a motherfucker, man. This game's so sick. This shit wild, man.
On this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession.
I can't hear you, man. My controller fucked up.
Possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing his car on 3rd down. That is in.
Oh, that's a touchdown.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And take it right on the 30. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it will be Falcon football.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Brian Brzee in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. 67 yards. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit. A point after.
I ain't gonna lie, this boy over there locked in.
21-7. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
I'm kind of rusty, man. I ain't even been on this hoe.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB.
Good throw, boy.
Coming out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. 22 yards there, a first down. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Here's a screen for Robinson. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And all the way down inside the...
Good play, call, boy.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Koo knocks this one through the post, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. Cameron Jordan in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are...
Boy, just slinging that thing like Ritter Tom Brady. I see you.
46-yard line. Carr going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 46.
694.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure brought in.
Man, my controller out of there, man. All that pump faking, that ain't even me, dog. This shit crazy.
On the drive's first play. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush, because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Raider 9, Express. Hey, Raider 2. What's up?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Demario Davis there on the stop.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Ritter. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A give left side to Robinson. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And the slot man goes in motion left. Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that cuts this lead down to 13. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And able to break one.
Man, this shit's so fake.
But a nice little gain.
When you call
That boy did let him more like that. Ooh.
Catches the ball. There's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into
My controller fucked up. I can't hear you, dog.
And he just did on that play.
Well, that nigga be John. That's my nigga. Texas.
Working across midfield. 180 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Ritter back to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right with this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Ritter with another throw on 2nd down. Over the middle.
Get the fuck out of here. With my defense.
First down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll take this down to the 33.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Ritter.
Seen that.
Throwing left side, it's complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose.
Oh, D.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Design that nigga, man.
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
We're out there on skates.
Now Young Wei Koo for the extra point.
Baby, sleep.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 70 yards. And the Saints are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. The point after, good by Groupie. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Too late to show out like this, man.
Groupie to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's
Drop that shit.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Ritter. He's got his man, London, right side. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion.
This, man.
That is going to be a story they'll
Too
talk
bad.
about after this one. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? Ritter with it after the play fake. That one deep for London. And this one is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Ritter now. That's out wide here for Robinson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays,
they got to play cool down.
And they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And get this stop. It's over, man.
So 3rd down. They need to get to the 28 for a first. Ritter to throw it. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
Zigzag me. Zigzag me.
They needed a big play there on 3rd down.
Hey, man, that's a man.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the deep.
Under pressure, and
I'm surprised Ritter ain't hurt, man.
31.
That nigga's supposed to be on his
motherfucker. Brings him down.
That nigga's supposed to be in the hospital bed right now.
Watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game.
I don't like this play.
This defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead thus far. It hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste a step of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Better hold on to that thing, boy.
Motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wasn't ready for no game like this, man.
Which side can step up and assert its will over the other?
Shit.
Carr now on 1st down.
Down.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And now they're in the hurry up.
Fuck it.
Now Carr again. On the check down, he finds Kamara.
Can't juke.
Even 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15. And spotted at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
93.
Into the red zone. It's Carr.
Oh, that's come on, Carr.
Very lucky to get that one
right
back.
to him.
That nearly picked. It's 2nd
Fucking
down
Carr,
now.
man.
Oh, this defense knows.
This motherfucking hero.
They need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have
Right
changed
there.
the complexion of the ball game. But
No
it winds up
bullshit.
incomplete.
Catch that
A
hoe.
second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Ooh, this might be touchdown.
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Ah, that's P.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Give them
Ooh,
credit
got
for
a shot
excellent
for it.
coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Let's see.
6'18", 93.
Now Carr, got to have this one.
Oh, man, that float booty. He got
This time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Man, I ain't even mean to float that bitch, man. Control out of there, dog. Let's see.
Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch.
Worked in
First
my
down,
favor,
and it's
though.
out of bounds.
You have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard
That's
the
it.
sideline
Damn, my
exclusively.
bitch
This
ass.
is intercepted,
Shit.
and that should do
Good
it.
game, boy. Shit.
And he takes this one back into the end zone.
That boy got Kalen Barnes over there.
Has a touchdown. Coup now for the point after.
Shit, I do
And
better
he's been a
doing that
busy man,
shit.
5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Man, I gotta give me a touchdown before I chunk loose, man. One more. We got 2 minutes and 40. I gotta get one more in there, man.
The fair catch will move this
Gotta
out to
get
the
one more in
25-yard
there.
line.
Let's see.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Come on,
And
man.
that last
One
pick
more in
six
there.
may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Line him
Hurry
up.
back to the line now. Carr now to throw.
Damn, my bitch ass. Let the place set
For
up.
the 3rd time thus far.
Good game, boy.
He's able to take
I'm
this
so
one
rusty
back
on this
to the
shit, man.
36-yard line.
Got my ass dusted today.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Ooh, B. John, stupid with it. That boy B. John, oh my gosh. That was, what's up, baby?
Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson
I'm
with
playing
his
it, man.
3rd touchdown of the game, number
What's up?
15 on the year. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Boy put up 51. My boy took that personal.
Following
This
the
nigga
touchdown,
locked
here's
in over
Koo
there,
to
boy.
kick off.
Ooh. I see you, man.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be
That
moved
nigga over there locked
25.
in.
Getting
So
set
this
for their
is
next drive
personal,
in New
boy.
Orleans offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know
Damn, another one. Come on, baby.
for the 4th time today. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And his guys are going to get the football
Good shit, boy.
at the 37-yard line.
Might as well go on, nail it out, my boy.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Let's go now.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to change.
I'm really just getting started. You've only witnessed the tease. 2,000 steps ahead as I choke on it. 2017 was my moment of truth. I was a year away from not being known as a youth. Approaching manhood, beach fuzz.